Thanks for staying with us on Headlines Now. Now, a shocking case of murder has got the parents of a 25-year-old victim, Renuka, struggling to get some kind of justice. The youth was found naked, bruised, murdered and left near a car factory in Somangalam. But the police have arrested just one man and have claimed it to be a murder for gain, and that jewellery was found missing from where she was found. But the shattered family has cried foul. They say more than one person is involved in this crime. And what is shocking is that only a murder charge has been slapped on that man. The police are now waiting for the post-mortem report to confirm it and to find out if it was a case of rape at all.
வாய் பேச தெரியாது ஒரு அடி அம்மா அடிச்சிட்டாலே ஆனாமான்னு தான் அழும் அப்படி இருக்கிறத போட்டு இறுக்கி எப்படி கொண்டானே ஒன்றும் புரியல சார் 22 நாள் எல்லாம் அழுது என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியாமல் தவிச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம் இப்போ என்னென்னா அவங்க யார் பின்னணியில் கூட இருந்தவங்களாம் யார் இங்கே வந்து கேட்குறப்போ என் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு வேணும்னு 2 மணிக்கு ஃபோன் கேட்டுக்கிறான் அங்கே போயிட்டு எனக்கு தான் பொண்ணு வேணும்னு கேட்டிருக்கான் 4 பேரை விசாரிச்சிருக்கிறாங்க அந்த 3 பேர் யாருன்றது தெரியல.
Well, a difficult time in fact for the family there. Now, it was meant to be a birthday gift to former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Annadurai on his 102nd birthday, and if the veteran politician were alive today, he would have been impressed with what the script was that Ms. Jayalalitha had written to boost the morale of AIDMK cadres. She attacked the DMK regime and vowed to put an end to it soon. The statement comes just a day after DMDK President Vijay Kanth declared that the DMK rule must end in the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, if you've never paid a visit to the dentist, you join almost 67% of India. With the awareness of oral health minimal, attempts are being undertaken to generate the awareness about the importance of oral health, especially among children. A mass dental checkup was organized in the city today for the same. Our reporter Lokpriya was quite amazed by the enthusiasm from the little ones.
This is Hariharan's first visit to the dentist. Like any other kid his age, this class 7 student is afraid of the boogeyman and his terror instruments. This unexplained fear of the dentist is the main reason for minimal oral health amidst kids. The Indian Dental Association and Colgate organized a mass dental checkup camp not just to ensure these children have clean teeth, but also to try and set a Guinness World Record.
பல்லு கீழே மேலே சைட்லலாம் தைக்கணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. அப்புறம் ப்ரஷ் கழுவிட்டு ஃபிட் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. இது பல் துலக்க சொல்ல ஓவரா ஸ்பீடாக தைக்க இந்த சைட்லலாம் இருக்கக்கூடாது சாஃப்டாக தைக்க சொன்னாங்க.
Organized as part of Oral Health Month 2010, the mass dental checkup happened at Delhi and Chennai simultaneously.
Regarding children, there is always, I can say, there is a fear phobia among the children to go to the dentist. Because if you go to a dentist, they will pull out the tooth. It is very painful. And that is the phobia they have. Actually, dentists are not there to pull out your teeth. We are here to save your tooth.
Whether they set a record or not, the effort has definitely helped a number of children say cheese. In Chennai, Lokpriya, Ndtv-Hindu.
Let's bring you some political news now. 24 hours after the Supreme Court issued notices to the Telecom Minister A. Raja over the multi-crore 2G spectrum scam, reactions have been pouring in from his political colleagues. The CPI, the CPM and the BJP have joined their hands in the state to take on the state's ruling party. They have now demanded that Raja own up moral responsibility and offers to resign from his post and face the trial thereafter.
Morally, politically, the DMK should now recall him and openly say that let the inquiry be impartial. To facilitate that impartial inquiry, we are withdrawing the candidate, and after proving our innocence, he may be inducted again. That would be a very big thing for him.
It means the DMK should move. Either he should quit or the Prime Minister should sack him and if he continues as the cabinet minister, I think the initiation will not be proper.
சம்பந்தப்பட்டிருக்கக்கூடிய ராசா மட்டுமல்லாமல் ஒட்டுமொத்த அமைச்சரையும் கூட இதனுடைய பின்னணியில் இருப்பதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் உண்டு என்று சொல்லி நாம் கருதுகின்றோம். உச்சநீதிமன்றத்தினுடைய இந்த நடவடிக்கைக்கு பின்பாவது மரியாதைக்குரிய ராஜா அவர்களை அமைச்சரவையிலிருந்து நீக்க வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி நாங்கள் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Well, when confronted by the media, at least today, a day after that, the Supreme Court had sought the response to that plea for tracking the progress of the Central Bureau of Investigation probe into the alleged spectrum scam. The Telecom Minister A. Raja termed the move as politically motivated.
No doubt it is already politically motivated. Some vested interests and corporate war putting together, everything is going. In the last apparatus meeting, it was highlighted that the bailout provisions may be done. It will be discussed in the Telecom Commission.
Well, political analysts, meanwhile, have also come forward and voiced their concerns over the opposition's moves. They claim that if Karunanidhi fails to act against A. Raja, the DMK might get the stick at the upcoming assembly elections.
The UPA constituent and my DPA president, our Chief Minister Mr. Karunanidhi, should take some action against Mr. Raja. As per my concern, he should be relieved from the cabinet. Then only it will save the face of DPA in Tamil Nadu. People are very aware. They know, not only aware, they are very cautious. Definitely DMK will face some impact if Mr. Karunanidhi fails to take action against Mr. Raja.
And joining us live from our Hindu studios is our political reporter Shabir Ahmed. Shabir, quite a volley of accusations there, but how is the DMK planning to react to this kind of pressure? Have you been able to speak to any of the leaders from that camp?
Well, the DMK leaders are remaining silent at this point in time. In fact, they are just playing their waiting card because so long DMK has been maintaining that Raja was a Dalit, and because of that he is being targeted in Delhi by the opposition parties and also some people in the telecom industry who are acting against him. That is why he has been targeted consistently by all the major opposition parties and also some people who are extremely against him, being the telecom minister of Tamil Nadu, being the telecom minister of India. And now DMK seems to be waiting because last week, recently, in fact, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had hinted that there will be some kind of reshuffle in the cabinet, and perhaps there was speculation that Raja will be relieved from the union cabinet because of this issue, and they are also very aware that the case is coming up for hearing at the Supreme Court, and also notice will be issued to A. Raja. But in fact, in this week that the notice has been issued to A. Raja, and it is confirmed that Raja had some kind of role in this, because that is what the political parties are saying, that there is some kind of prima facie, and that is why Supreme Court has issued notice, and now he must resign, or the DMK should withdraw, or the Prime Minister should drop him from the Union Cabinet.
Well, quite a troubled time for the ruling party in the state and their child, Telecom Minister, troubled child, A. Raj. Thanks very much indeed, Shabir, for joining us with those inputs. Let's bring you some national news now. Top leaders of the National Conference are in a core meeting, group meeting that is this evening. Farooq Abdullah is also at the meeting in Srinagar. Sources say that the Abdullahs will discuss their disappointment both with the union government's recent public snub to Omar, as well as its lack of action of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. The Cabinet Committee on Security is also likely to meet tomorrow. Meanwhile, Home Minister P. Chidambaram has spoken to Omar Abdullah. Sources tell NDTV that Omar has denied reports of a resignation threat, and that a decision will be taken only after an all-party meet tomorrow. The entire valley that's been under a curfew after a bloody Monday for the first time in and over a decade has suspended all flights to and from Srinagar. But in Baramulla, protesters have defied the curfew and 2 people were injured in clashes with the police. As the valley remains on edge, this is the first time since the Kargil war that these air services have been suspended. Meanwhile, the centre, after a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security, has decided to offer talks on governance deficit. Sources close to Omar Abdullah say the Chief Minister is rather disappointed. But the big question now is, will this offer of talks really work? The CCS has also reiterated the government's intention to reopen the dialogue process. A blueprint for changes to the Armed Forces Special Powers Act was also discussed. The army is learned to have resisted those changes or withdrawal, and also reportedly questioned the timing as well. The CCS in fact has called for an all-party meeting tomorrow on Kashmir. On to some business news. The Sensex and the Nifty are maintaining their upward trend after Monday's rally on strong global cues. After breaching that 19,000 mark yesterday for the first time since 2008, the Sensex is more than 140 points up. Well, still ahead on the bulletin, a charming beauty of the silver screen is not just a co-star to some, but a fan of the biggest superstar ever.